So the 6.5 Grendel situation may be way better than we were thinking, and it looks like it's only going to get better. So a comment somebody made on one of my 6.5 Grendel ammo videos got me thinking a little differently about the situation. Just, I don't know, it processed slightly differently, and it dawned on me that the recent change maybe not just a supply chain catching up kind of thing in the normal sense, but it may be that we're seeing the fact that Serbia is no longer taking all the ammo that PPU is putting out. Serbia, as you know, hopefully, if you're a 6.5 guy, adopted 6.5 Grendel as the new service rifle caliber. And those rifles are coming into service. They are buying lots of ammo, I'm sure, because they need to stock up enough ammo to be ready for any kind of conflict, right? You don't put a new service rifle into service and have just enough ammo for training. You make sure you've got a stash, right? Well, you've got to build that stash. Like you've got to get that started, and then you need ongoing maintenance supply, right? Well, PPU is not a private general enterprise. It is actually the Serbian government's facility. It's the equivalent of Lake City, okay? I don't know their exact relationship and everything in terms of the government and the company, but I'm pretty sure it's fully state-owned. In that case, you have to realize that they're going to prioritize their needs, and then the excess is put on the open market. I'm sure it's a great export for them in terms of cash coming in to support the company, so that the government isn't on the hook for the whole bill for this company, for their own ammo. It's probably wouldn't surprise me if they're actually a profit source for the country, and their military ammo is gravy. They're the third largest non-domestic supplier of ammo in the U.S. I'm guessing that, at least historically, Wolf and Tula were 1 and 2. I don't know for sure, and obviously that will be changing as supplies that are already on paper for import run out. So one of the top suppliers of 6.5 Grendel, ammo and brass, just had to stock up their nation's military. Not just keep up with demand, but fully war stock, inventory, right? And at the same time, we have a pandemic. It shuts down a lot of trade, a lot of supply chain stuff, really messes things up, right? So this takes longer than expected, maybe. Maybe they got delays to get brass, actual brass in for production. I don't know that Serbia has domestic brass production in terms of the actual material, not the cases. I don't know. I'm sure they have some, but do you have enough to meet that need? I don't know. They're not meeting civilian demand, they're meeting military demand. And at the same time, massive demand in the US market, right? What does that do to the supply situation? Now, if I was somebody buying PPU ammo for going to the range or for basic hunting purposes, like say you're hunting hogs, PPU ammo would be great for that, right? Reasonably priced, good quality, high performance. You're not talking Wolf and Tula where quality is decent, but it's really not in the same league as high-end ammo. Well, great. Except now I can't get PPU. So what do I buy? I go buy Hornady Black. I go buy Hornady SST. I go buy the federal stuff, which haven't seen in ages now. But that means that that's not available for the guys who already were using it. So the overall supply has been chopped, and people who were buying the less expensive, more utilitarian ammo now don't have any option but to buy more premium ammo, match grade stuff from domestic producers, because the domestic guys were not producing general purpose ammo. It just wasn't their market, right? So the guys who were shooting the most ammo now had to buy what was effectively niche ammo, right? Right? So the guys going to the range shooting 100 rounds, 200 rounds, are now shooting Hornady Black, Hornady SST, Federal Premium, instead of that being, well, you went through a box of it to go hog hunting. You went through a box of it to go, sight in your deer rifle and shoot 2 deer. That changes that dynamic a lot. There's not any ammo on the shelf, right? Well, I think that I may be wrong, but I think what this means is that we are going to see a steady supply coming back in from Europe. We are going to see PPU, we're going to see other suppliers where the brass is available from PPU and from other sources again, and they are going to be able to fill this order, the market demand. That will greatly improve the situation in terms of having choice, having things on the shelf where you can pick, what do I want to shoot? You're not going to go in and go, well, if I want to shoot my 6.5 Grendel this week, I'm buying X, and that's all is there, which means that everybody's buying that, which means that it goes away very quickly. And now it's not there when the guy who really wanted that ammo comes in to buy. Now, I'm looking over here at my laptop with AmmoSeek up, and I'm seeing everything from Wolf and Tulla at 70 cents, 75 cents, through like $1.50, say 150 cents, $1.50 for good ammo. And I'm not hating on Wolf and Tulla. I just, you know what I mean, right? And these are from major companies. These are, from major vendors. These are not, fly-by-night guys. This is Lucky Gunner, SG Ammo, Outdoor Limited, Sportsman's Guide. I may have said SG Ammo already, but you get the idea. Lots of people have it. Lots of big names. This isn't a hard to find item anymore. And my concern has been that it would be limited. Like, right, the supply would run out before the next shipment got here. But if this is correct, if the main issue with PPU was not an import limitation or delay, but was that they were busy producing ammo for their government, well, now that they're caught up, now that imports have started, we may see a steady flow. And you know what that does, right? Prices come down, supply goes up, we start seeing it on the shelves and available. So, fingers crossed, right? I might get that 6.5 Grendel sooner rather than later. Take care, have fun, stay safe, everybody, keep shooting.